Hello guys, welcome to a new channel Concepts Web. Today we are discussing about concept of weather and climate, which is comes under the geography, climatology. Okay. Hmm. The first thing, what is the first? Okay. This class is also a revision class for student who already knows about this concept. Okay. What all comes under weather and climate? The first thing in this weather and climate is atmosphere. Atmosphere. What is atmosphere? Atmosphere is a layer of air surrounding the earth. There is a layer surrounded around the earth which protects us from the UV radiations comes from the sun. It also protects and it also helpful for other living organisms. Okay, what all comes under this atmosphere? The main first thing is a composition of an atmosphere. How uh, how it also composites. Before this atmosphere, you should know about theories that how the atmosphere is formed and how the atmosphere is formed, how Earth is formed. These all the theories you should know before this classes. If you need that also, I can make that videos also about that concept. Okay, let, let's continue of the composition of atmosphere. Composition of atmosphere is a mixture of many gases. Mixture of many gases. What all the gases contain in this atmosphere? Mainly gases are nitrogen and oxygen. Nitrogen and oxygen contain a 99% in this atmosphere. Clear dry air it is also, which is nitrogen is 78% and oxygen is 21%. Yeah, nitrogen. Okay, now nitrogen controls a controls combustion by combustion by dilution diluting the oxygen. Oxygen also comes from the all living organisms. Okay, all in all. Before the oxygen formed, there was a carbon dioxide, just a carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, just CO2, carbon dioxide. There are the theories that how it atmosphere is formed and how oxygen formed. After the new life of like a plant life formed, the oxygen also formed. Okay, what plants do? Plants take plants take CO2 and releases O2. This is the concept. Okay, now CO2. The percentages of CO2 is 0.038% that are green plants through the photosynthesis, and oregano, oh sorry, okay, oregano is 0.93%, and CO2 and water vapor was found up to 90 kilometers. That's it. It is formed only up to 90 kilometer. Just beyond that, the other gases also formed, and ozone layer. O2 layer is between O2 layer is between the 20 kilometer and 25 kilometer. Okay, it protect from the harmful UV radiation. Protects from the UV radiations. Okay. Then the other gases are water vapor, neon, helium, hydrogen, and ozone, krypton, methane, like that. There are also other gases. Water vapor. Okay. Then next, what all should be taught? Okay. Layers, layers of atmosphere. The first layer is troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, and uh, thermosphere and exosphere. These are all the layers of the atmosphere. Firstly, troposphere. Hmm. What are the things in the troposphere? Firstly, troposphere is up to 8 to 18 kilometer. Why 8 to 18 kilometer? Why not just a 8 or just a 18 kilometer? Okay, let's see. You see Earth, the troposphere is slightly expanded in the equatorial area. This is the 18 kilometer. Near equator, it expanded due to many factors. And here it is 8 kilometer near the polar worlds or anything you can say 8 kilometers. Yeah, 18 near equator and 8 near polar worlds. Okay. Uh, in this troposphere, it is the first layer between the surface, and a top layer of the troposphere is called tropopause. Tropopause. Uh, in between, what all it is the height of I said the average is 13 kilometers, 8 to 18 kilometers. Hmm. The temperature goes on increasing. Sorry. Temperature goes on decreasing as the height increases. As the height increases, okay, as the height increases, temperature decreases. You can see in the hilly areas, like when you are like compared to the plateau, like in South India. South India, it is the temperature is almost average temperature, but in the Himalaya region, as the height increases, temperature also increases. This is the main factor about the troposphere, and all weather phenomena like cloud formation and the movement of air, cloud formation, movement of air are all are formed in this troposphere. That's it. And the next layer is stratosphere. Okay, stratosphere is up to 50 kilometer. Oh, sorry. Before going the stratosphere, I should tell something that as height increases, it's not temperature increases, temperature decreases. Sorry, I'm a bit confused. Actually, I'm nervous about this only. This is my first video now. Let's come to the topic. Stratosphere. Stratosphere is up to 50 kilometer. It is the ozone layer is present in the stratosphere, and the lowest part of it is present in the lowest part of stratosphere. Like if the stratosphere is this, the ozone layer is present in this part. Below that, it is the tropopause. Tropopause. This is the stratopause in between layer. This is the O3 ozone layer. Temperature are higher. Temperature highest over the summer polar and the lowest over winter pole. Yeah, the layer is almost free from the clouds. This layer is almost free from the clouds. This is the in the stratosphere where the aeroplanes moves. Yeah, airplanes are moving in this. Also, a jet stream moves in this layer only stratosphere. In this, as height increases, temperature also increases. Temperature increases. What about in the troposphere? In troposphere, height increases, temperature decreases. In this, temperature also increases. Okay. Crisis cloud. Crisis clouds are present at the lowest level. Cirrus cloud. Cirrus cloud are present in this. The cirrus clouds are the highest clouds where above the troposphere. It is present in the below the stratosphere. Okay, let's move on to the next layer, mesosphere. In mesosphere, it is a 50 to 80 kilometer. In this, the up to mesopause. Okay, okay. It is the coldest layer in the atmosphere. Coldest layer in the atmosphere. The temperature reduces as the height increases. Temperature decreases as height increases. As height increases, temperature also decreases. Now, you people observed that the zigzag pattern in this atmospheric layer. Wait a minute. These are the layers. Consider surface, troposphere, stratosphere, and mesosphere. you can see that temperature decreases in the troposphere as the height increases, but in stratosphere temperature increases as the height increases. In mesosphere temperature again decreases as the height increases. This is a zigzag pattern. On the next layer also, thermosphere also temperature increases as the height increases. This pattern is shown in the atmosphere. This is what in this. Okay. Let's come to the mesosphere. Mesosphere is the coldest layer, and the layer is almost free from the clouds. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it obviously it also free from the clouds, and air is so cold. Air is so cold. Water vapor can be sublimated. Water vapor can be sublimated into the polar and the mesosphere, and most of the meteors are born in this layer. Yeah, you people know that meteors come from the space, also enters the atmosphere, but in this layer only while falling from the atmosphere mesopause to a stratopause, it burns due to a force of gravity and also the force exert there. It burns in this layer only. It do not enters the stratosphere. It burned in the mesosphere layer itself. That's about the mesosphere. Mesosphere. Okay. And the next layer is thermosphere. It is about 80 to 400 kilometers. Almost all the space stations are present in the thermosphere itself. Thermosphere again increases with the height. Temperature. Temperature increases with the height increases. Okay. International space stations. International space stations are present in this thermosphere. Ionosphere is just part of this layer. Electrically charged current flows in this air in the space. Ionosphere is a part of this layer. Okay. Exosphere. Exosphere. Next layer. Exosphere. It is the beyond 400 kilometer. Temperature reduces with the height. Extremely uh, temperature reduces with the height increases. Okay, temperature on the air particularly goes up to 100 degrees Celsius. Up to particularly 100 degrees Celsius due to there is the no layer. It is the behind the atmosphere layer is called as exosphere. There is no limit for the this exosphere. Like uh, beyond 400 kilometers is also all called as exosphere. There is no layer, so the UV rays are directly fall on the objects or a substance which are on the exosphere. So the temperature also increases. The temperature increases up to 1000 degrees Celsius. Due to low density, air particles are so far apart that they are the unable to transfer the temperature. Okay, temperature feels colder, but only on the surface of a moon or like other planets in the solar system. This is the concept about. Okay, sorry. Uh, this is the concept about atmosphere. There are atmospheric layers and some particles and air gases present in the atmosphere. Okay, thank you. Let's continue the next part in the next video.